Podcaster, comedian, commentator, and TV host Joe Rogan has evolved his career to become one of the most talked about podcasters in the world, amassing an estimated wealth of $200 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. But just how did an Ultimate Fighting Championship commentator become one of the richest and most prominent and controversial voices of the moment? Here's a look at Joe Rogan and his money journey. Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, became well known very quickly due to its extensive, in-depth interviews that cover a broad range of subjects, including comedy, mixed martial arts, science, and technology. This distinctive style allowed Rogan to establish a connection with a wide range of listeners and downloaders worldwide, rapidly making the podcast one of the most popular shows. Financially, Rogan's podcast income is estimated at $40 million, with assets totaling $110 million and investments valued at $65 million. Additionally, he earns $75,000 per fight from his UFC engagements and has a stock portfolio worth $39 million. Before the meteoric rise of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan had already established himself in various entertainment realms. From stand-up comedy to hosting reality shows like Fear Factor, he showcased his versatility. However, it was the launch of his podcast in 2009 that truly set him on a path to unprecedented success. Rogan's revenue streams are diverse, encompassing various facets of his extensive career. Here's an elaboration on the multiple sources contributing to his income. Joe Rogan's reputation and influence allow him to negotiate lucrative marketing partnerships in the entertainment industry. These collaborations and endorsements take advantage of his extensive reach and engaged fan base. By uploading podcast episodes on YouTube, Rogan taps into a wider audience. The ad revenue generated from these videos adds to his overall earnings, making his content financially rewarding on multiple platforms. Ultimate Fighting Championship, or UFC. Rogan's work as a UFC commentator not only delivers financial benefits, but also raises his profile among the MMA community. This exposure broadens his multi-dimensional influence in the sporting world. Joe Rogan makes an amazing $50,000 every main UFC event for his compelling analysis, for a total annual revenue of around $550,000. His intelligent analysis and passion for mixed martial arts enrich not only the sport's story, but also his financial success as a UFC analyst. With sold-out performances globally, Rogan's stand-up comedy career serves as a substantial source of income. His ability to attract large crowds underscores the popularity he has amassed over the years. Beyond YouTube, Rogan monetizes his podcast through various channels, including sponsorships, ad placements, and listener contributions. This multifaceted approach maximizes the financial potential of the Joe Rogan Experience. Exclusive licensing agreements with platforms like Spotify provide Rogan with significant upfront payments and a steady income stream. These arrangements grant exclusive rights to stream his podcast content, ensuring financial stability. Strategically retaining ownership of his podcast content and intellectual properties allows Joe Rogan to explore various avenues for monetization, including syndication, licensing, and repurposing content for different platforms. His podcast earnings generate an annual revenue of over $30 million, driven by sponsorships and diverse guest conversations. His YouTube channel contributes an estimated $5 million to $7 million annually from video podcast versions and YouTube AdSense. As a UFC commentator, Rogan earns $2 million to $3 million per year, showcasing his MMA passion and expertise. Additionally, thriving as a stand-up comedian, he earns over $20 million annually from his comedy shows, significantly contributing to his overall wealth. Joe has been involved in a variety of investments, ranging from stocks to a luxury car collection, shaping his diverse financial portfolio. Let's look at some of these investments in detail. Rogan invests in different types of stocks, which are like pieces of ownership in big companies. He's smart about it, choosing stocks from various areas like technology, entertainment, and maybe some new and growing industries. These stocks help his money grow over a long time as the companies do well in the stock market. Rogan owns over 15 properties in the USA, worth more than $11 million. He's not just into real estate. He also invests in big companies like Apple, Coca-Cola, Ford, Amazon, GE, and Pfizer. His smart investments show a wide range of interests and contribute to his diverse wealth. Joe Rogan has a passion for fancy, high-performance cars, owning a collection that not only looks impressive, but also serves as an investment. These valuable cars contribute significantly to his net worth. Among his collection are a Rolls-Royce Wraith purchased for $1 million, a Bentley Bentayga for $815,000, a Jaguar F-Type for $79,000, a Range Rover Sport for $85,700, a Lamborghini Urus for $240,000, and a McLaren GT for $200,000. Alongside his income from his podcast and UFC engagements, Rogan's investments in stocks and high-end cars further bolster his financial portfolio. In 2020, Joe Rogan made headlines by signing an exclusive licensing deal with Spotify, reportedly valued at $100 million. This monumental agreement not only brought a significant boost to his net worth, but also marked a paradigm shift in the podcasting industry. In 2020, Spotify signed a huge $250 million deal to air the Joe Rogan Experience exclusively. The podcast started in 2009 and became a hit because of its unique format and diverse guests. Joe Rogan's way of hosting and talking about controversial stuff made the podcast super popular. This big deal with Spotify was a major deal in the podcast world, showing how much people love Joe Rogan's show. By 2020, the Joe Rogan Experience had millions of downloads per episode, making it a major draw for ad revenue. Spotify recognized Rogan's reach and influence, offering $250 million for exclusive rights to the show. The Rogan-Spotify deal faced criticism due to Rogan hosting controversial figures and spreading misinformation on topics like COVID-19. Some artists, including Neil Young and Joni Mitchell, pulled their music from Spotify in protest. Spotify responded to criticism by establishing a safety advisory council and removing episodes with COVID-19 misinformation. The company aimed to balance free speech with addressing concerns about harmful content. With Rogan's contract set to expire in 2024, the future of the deal is uncertain. Spotify must weigh the risks and rewards of continuing its association with the controversial podcast host. However, the Rogan-Spotify deal goes beyond financial figures, raising questions about platform responsibility and content moderation. It represents a pivotal moment in podcasting, shaping discussions about the role of audio entertainment in a hyper-connected world. Joe Rogan's journey from TV host and stand-up comedian to podcasting tycoon highlights his adaptability and keen understanding of evolving media trends. A powerhouse in entertainment, his diverse talents and business savviness are reflected in his substantial net worth, leaving an indelible mark on the podcasting landscape. Rogan's multifaceted career and ongoing successes suggest a continued impact on the entertainment industry, extending across the stage, octagon, and podcasting realms. A force to be reckoned with, the future holds uncertainties on how his influence will further shape the landscape of digital media. That's all for this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.